outside Liberia's capital. Welcome to Fulcrum News Summary, 50 minutes of news presentation covering Liberia, Africa, and our one war. My name is Kay Lyndon, talk by anchor in this segment of news presentation. And the headlines: Sierra Leone President Julius Maada Bio assumed ECOWAS chairmanship as President Boycott praises Bio's notable contribution. Liberia Medical and Dental Council shut down Kavala Hospital over non-compliance. Senator Abraham Darius DeLong dismisses allegation of political witch hunt, vows continuous legislative oversight, and away from home, U.S. track and Iran triggered protests internationally. We're taking a short break. When we come back, we bring you the bulletin of our news. Welcome back and thanks for joining us on this presentation. Hassan Fadiga, the self-proclaimed social commentator at the center of a high-profile libel lawsuit, has been released from custody following a court directive issued on May 23, 2025. A call to an official release order signed by Assistant Clerk of Court Randolph Snell. The Monrovia Central Prison was commanded to release Mr. Fadiga, who has been detained earlier the same day. His detention followed enforcement of a civil judgment in which the court ordered him and his brother Hassan Fadiga to pay over $1.6 million in damages to former LDA Director Conan Abraham Crewman for what the court ruled as libel and defamation. Why the reason for his immediate release has not been disclosed publicly, legal observers suggest it may be due to ongoing compliance negotiation, bond adjustments, or procedural fulfillment tied to a contempt charge also hanging over the defendants. The release order emphasized that the document is a constitutes legal authority and instructed the sheriff and prison authority to act without delay. As the case continues to unfold, Fadiga's brother remains under legal scrutiny, with the court maintaining its demand for full satisfaction of its earlier judgment. The House of Representatives has summoned acting LEC Managing Director Mohammed Sharif to appear on June 30, 2025 for a contempt hearing following his alleged refusal to honor a prior invitation. The move initiated by Foley family reinforces the House stance on accountability. Meanwhile, Representative Isaac Choloply Ward petitioned the House over prolonged power outage in Riverview County, urging LEC to provide a clear explanation and restoration plan. Former House Speaker Jonathan Fonati Kofad and three others linked to the Capitol building arson saga rigs being rearrested following a new directive from the Monrovia City Court. The court has ordered the defendants to justify their bond surety no later than Tuesday, June 24, or rigs rearrested. The mandate came during a bond hearing on Monday after state prosecutor raised objection, arguing that the bonds posted by the accused must be verified for validity and sufficiency. Presiding Judge Ben Baku upheld the prosecution request, warning that failure to justify the bond could lead to its cancellation and the immediate rearrest of all defendants. Meanwhile, defense lawyer pushed back, calling the prosecution demand an overreach of the court's jurisdiction and urged magistrate backers to dismiss the objection altogether. As of now, the court is holding firm on its demand, setting the stage for potentially high-stake bond justification hearing on Tuesday. President Julius Maada Bio has been elected as new chairperson of the regional bloc, bringing a successful end to Bola Ahmed Tinubu's leadership. The Sierra Leone leader election as head of the ECOWAS followed a decision endorsed by the Southern States Ordinary Section occasioned in Abuja, Nigeria. President Bio's ascendancy marks the first time in 50 years that the Sierra Leone leader has been appointed in the sub-region to the highest leadership position. His election to the highest decision-making body of the regional bloc comes at a time when the West African region faces reported threats of instability. Meanwhile, President Joseph Boakai has extended heartfelt appreciation to President Biot on his election. The Liberian chief executive rendered the selections of his peers as a testament to his steadfast leadership aimed at fostering democratic governance and commitment to the collective progress of the West African region. Liberia Medical and Dental Council has mandated the closure of Kavala Hospital in Maryland County, citing continuous neglect and non-compliance. The institution asserted that its decision to shut down the facility stemmed from the continuous provision of poor quality health services, despite prior notice and urgent call for action. Despite being jointly sponsored by key agricultural players as part of a social corporate responsibility surrounding communities, the health facility is yet to meet up with national standards. The LMDA emphasized that Kavala Hospital needs to meet with national healthcare standards and serving surrounding communities more effectively. Montserrado County Senator Abraham Darius DeLone has strongly dismissed allegations implicating him of engaging in political witch-hunt against Labor Minister Kopo Crow. Senator DeLone stands accused of engaging in plot against Minister Crow. However, DeLone refuted the claim, asserting that his advocacy is rooted in constitutional oversight and not on tribal sentiment. He further vowed to push Labor Minister to ensure job men for qualified Liberians are not given to foreign or through work permits. In efforts to bolster regional cooperation through economic integration, Liberia's embassy in Senegal has launched a new initiative aimed at revitalizing agri-food trade between Liberia and that country. The Median initiative dubbed on the phrase Liberian Made marks a pivotal milestone in promoting Liberian agricultural products on the Senegalese market, including surrounding countries in the West African region. Making the disclosure, Ambassador Ali Silla emphasized that the project is part of a broader effort of the arrest agenda, which seeks to foster inclusive development through agricultural trade. Ambassador Silai further added that the initiative is expected to serve as a mechanism to repair the broken food trade route between Liberia and Senegal. Describing it as a promising economic initiative, Ambassador Silla says that the move will significantly impact the regional sphere, adding that it would open new opportunities for smallholder farmers. This is a reminder that you are listening to Focal News Summary, 15 minutes of news presentation covering Liberia, Africa, and our one world. Let's bring you a quick look at our top stories we are following this evening. Sierra Leone President Julius Maada Bio assumed ECOWAS chairmanship as President Joseph Boakai praises Bio's notable contribution. Liberia Medical and Dental Council shut down Kavala Hospital over non-compliance. Senator Abraham Darius DeLong dismisses allegations of political witch hunt, vows continuous legislative oversight, and away from whom U.S. track and Iran triggered protests internationally. We're taking a short break. When we come back, we bring you a continuation of major development we are following here. Welcome back and thanks for rejoining us. The commander-in-chief of the Economic Freedom Fighters of Liberia has slammed the ruling Unity Party alliance for allegedly repeating what it once criticized. Emmanuel Gungwe, who campaigned extensively for the then opposition Unity Party, has since been calling for radical reforms in the government systems of Liberia. His accession against the Unity Party has signaled visible odds with the regime. Speaking at the installations of new party's official, Gongwe decried over alleged corrupt actions of government officials, something he said has kept Liberians in poverty. The Joint Public Account Audit and Expenditure Committee of the 55th Legislature has concluded a 3-day retreat at the Farmington Hotel. The move aimed at validating its consolidated report ahead of the resumption of a public hearing in 2025. The initiative brought together lawmakers, technical staff, and key stakeholders, including the General Auditing Commission, represented by Deputy Auditor Mr. Winston Nanka.